Buenas tardes, YouTube. Welcome to my channel, Better Monday Fasting. Once again, I'm getting out of the gym, walking to the sauna. So today, in today's video, I'd like to talk about my 3 layers of work pyramid. It's also a chapter of my book for a Better Monday. That should be coming like well, at least the Kindle version should be out in a few days, a week max, because I sent it for review today, and the paperback version might take a little bit longer because I want to review it. So they do like they send a proof. So since I'm in Paraguay, it might take a little bit time to get it here and review everything. But the book is almost out. So before getting started, everything I share on this video and on the channel, it's not medical advice. So please do your own research before making a health-related decision. So the topic today is it's a system I came up with for my relationship to work. So I totally changed how I perceive work, and it has been working pretty well for me. So I want to share this, but keep in mind that I'm still, this is not a how to get rich video, or I'm still in the process of making my lifestyle more sustainable. So it's not like I adopted this method and I became millionaire or I'm super successful. No, but it's just that since I've been doing it, it works way better than before. And most of it is just how we look at things more than anything. More than the things we do. I mean, we're going to do them anyways, but it's more like how we perceive them and how we classify them, so to speak. So my pyramid has 3 layers, 3 stages, and the base of the pyramid so it's a pyramid of work. So everything that goes inside the pyramid, I consider it work. So the base of the pyramid, it's gonna be everything I do that is related to my health. So everything I share pretty much on this channel, or everything I'll be sharing in my future book, it's about that first layer of the base of the pyramid. So this goes from dry brushing my skin, to fasting, to going to the sauna, going to the gym, meditation, what else, like cold, hot showers, all those things that are health related. I started to see them as work, because what I've noticed is, like, if we're not healthy, then we cannot operate, like we cannot work or have, enjoy life. So that base is it's very important. Like that's why it's at the bottom, because the next 2 layers kind of depend on it. So the first story is everything health related. I also put in that like cooking, because I cook my own meals. I've been eating keto since March 2023. It's been doing marvels for me, wonders for me with combination with fasting. So all those things, they are the basis of the pyramid. On the second floor, Second story, I put everything that is gonna be generating income. So you'll be, my business, the freelance job I'm doing. It will be everything that generates income with a little caveat, because because I also generate some money from artistic things, but that goes into which brings us to the next level, like the top of the pyramid, which is for me like everything that has to do with producing art, producing music, traveling the world, writing books. I mean, even though my first book is it's going to be part of my business, and if it generates money, well, it will be more of a money generating non-artistic book. So that's kind of a gray area. But for me, I mean, writing, I mean, all the contributions I do to culture, it's on the top layer. So it's like self-actualization, transcendence, like because I mean it's good to eat and go to the bathroom, but we're doing all this for, why do we obsess with staying alive? I mean, I don't want to be alive just to be alive. I mean, at one point we have to, as human beings, it's like I came to this planet, I observed, I experienced, and this is what I'm giving back, and not giving back in the sense that, I'm so great that I'm giving back, not like on a financial level, but it's like giving back more on a cultural, artistic level. Like how do I view the world? What's my take on all this madness? And so this is like the third story of the pyramid. And my belief is that there's an exception to that, but my belief is that the second and the third floor, they cannot function without the first floor, and that's why, I mean, I have total respect for the guys that are gung-ho, let's go, let's do it. And I also believe that if you're doing something that you love, that's your thing, it's not going to hurt you to do it 15 hours a day, 18 hours a day, as doing something that you don't want to do, or you're just doing for to generate income, to work at a factory, like doing some labor that you better not doing, but you have to do. It's not the same thing. So my approach is that, why would I want to become very successful, like a millionaire, and have all this success in my career and financially and all that, if I cannot enjoy it? I don't know. I mean, like when you get sick, like the first two things that you lose is appetite and sexual desire. So it's interesting. So if you don't have health, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Or if you have a huge toothache, or something that is that's your only problem right now, that's, and you can have millions and millions or billions, it doesn't, I mean, maybe you can get maybe better treatment, or while you're trying to get back on track, you'll be better, you'll have more opportunities, but it's useless. So that strategy of worshipping hard work and go, that's I mean, there are periods in your life you have to do that. I mean, it's just certain things, they need all your attention, all your energy, you know, so you can pass like to the next stage. But like I don't think it's sustainable unless you absolutely love what you do, and I think that's a great thing to have in life. I mean, if you love what you do, then I think you won't, even if it's work, it won't be that taxing. It will be fulfilling. So yes, you will take a lot of your energy, but at the same time it's gonna nourish you. So, but if that's not the case, like you need to, and I don't like the work-life balance and all that, like that I don't like either. So like my system is like I come up with is going to the sauna is work, going to the gym is work, dry brushing is work, you know. And so I was able to hack my brain. So because once I started doing that, the whole guilt thing disappeared, you know, like because now if you go around and you say, oh, I'm going to the sauna, they're going to be like, oh, lucky you, you know. It's like you're treating yourself, and you know. But if you start seeing it as work, then the whole guilt thing goes away. And also you do it with a schedule, you know. You do it like you know, this morning, all morning I worked until 3 o'clock. I worked, then I went to the gym, now I'm going to the sauna, but I'm still, in my head, I'm not like, oh, work day is over. No, this is still work. And then after the sauna, I go to co-working, or coffee shop, gonna work more, you know, and then I go and I eat. So it's like, so the moment where we hack our brain and say, you know what, leisurely, all those things, like it's work, and it's gonna make us stronger, you know, more resilient for actual work. So work is gonna be fun. So that's how I hacked my brain. So leisure is work and work is fun. So I end up with 16 hours a day of fun. So it's just that you take all the health related stuff super seriously, as much as your work. And so you get rid of the whole, you're goofing around, like the guilt thing. And then, you know, you enjoy your day because, you know, you have all these changes throughout your day. And if you're not working 9 to 5, then it becomes really fun. You know, like I try to do 3 sessions of work a day, and I space them, you know. So morning, and then after sauna, afternoon, then I eat, and then I do you know, after digestion session of work. So 3 sessions of work. I try to put in there 2 sessions of music, which is also like work, I mean. And then I try to put like, I have 3 sessions of health related activities. So the first one is my morning routine. So morning routine, then gym, sauna, and then and gym and sauna, and at night I might stretch a little bit, things like that. And in the sauna, I'm not just in the sauna, I'm doing meditation. I do some breathing exercises, vocal exercises. I do stretching when I'm in the pool. I do face yoga. You know, I try to memorize my lyrics. I think about certain things to remember about business. I mean, they say when it's like you're in a high heat, sometimes it's good for memory and all that. And yeah, also I try to stack habits. Like that's from the Atomic Habits book. You know, in this book, the author talks about stacking habits. So that way, you do more things at the same time. Like, so sometimes I'm grounding, and I'm grounding in spots where there's sun. So also I do sun gazing. So I stack. I have this this little tool, like it's a jaw riser, something like that. You know, you put some resistance so you can do jaw exercises. Well, I noticed that, you know, when I do that, it's really powerful. You know, it brings blood to your entire face. But then I tend to drool, you know. So it's kind of inconvenient. I drool, and also like sometimes I will forget to, you know, to do it. And so then like the solution I come up with is I start doing it under the shower. Because shower is something I'm going to do anyways, right? So I'm going to shower, and when I'm showering, I'm already wet and naked, so drooling is not that much of a problem. So I stack those two habits, and yeah, so you can get a lot done. And actually, the spa I'm going, it's a spa like more in Asuncion, I think, for executives and all that. Like, so you have a solarium, natural solarium, where you can go. There's like the sun, but there's also a room called the relax room, and you can go there. I mean, you have to be with your towel and stuff, but you can go there with your laptop and do some work, and it's just it's a different environment, you know. So you're relaxing. So usually in that room they have a little bit of air conditioning, and also you can order drinks and stuff. Like, so it's pretty. So the point I want to get to is, like, with all your health related habits, you can also integrate work, you know. For example, like usually like this, from the gym to the sauna, I run, I walk or I run. Sometimes I like to be, when my heart rate is up over there, to keep it until the sauna. But since I started this YouTube channel, now I take advantage of, because walking I think is very important. It's one of my favorite activities, you know. So now I'm stacking that healthy habit with making videos, you know. And so, you know, producing the video, maybe, you know, it takes me a little bit more time, tiny little bit, but I'm going to be walking anyway. So, you know, it's this kind of habit stacking, and how we see the different things that we need to do, you know. So, for example, like with food, since I started keto, I decided, you know what, I want to be in total control of what I'm putting in my body. So I'm going to be cooking. So somebody that is super gung-ho, yeah, work, I don't have time to waste, you know, I don't have time to cook and all that. Yeah, I mean, it's one way of looking at things. But then, you know, the time you're gaining, if you're putting like seed oils and all that stuff, you know, because you're always eating out in your body. And then one day they tell you have that terrible condition. I mean, it's like all the time you saved, now you lost it, you know. Whereas I've decided that cooking is work. It's a very important part of making this lifestyle work. So I see it as work. And while I'm cooking, it relaxes me. I mean, touching like all the produce and stuff, it's a way of being in contact with nature, And then I put a podcast on, or an interesting YouTube video that is not talking about war or things like that, like something that is more relaxing and without interruption. So I have I can listen to podcasts without publicity, and also on YouTube I have a membership where I don't have the ads, and then that way I can keep my sanity. And then it's great, it's a great, once again, habit stacking. So here I am listening to Joe Rogan and learning new stuff and being inspired and cooking my meal. And also it's like I only eat once a day, so like I try to buy quality produce and put the work into it, and that way I can instead of eating 3 so-so meals in 10-15 minutes, as if I were to like put gasoline in my car, I don't eat all day. I take all that energy to do the things I need to do, But then when it's time to eat, I give it respect, and so yeah, it's been working incredibly well for me. Like, I mean, especially lately, I mean, since I started keto combined with fasting, and yeah, my productivity has changed drastically. And I don't have, also I have the very, like my morale, energy is very high. It's very, it's hard to explain. I have this confidence that everything's going to be working out fine, even though the world is going south. But like I'm like huge confidence and doing what I need to do, and just focusing on the things I can focus on, focusing on things that are within my reach. That's also, I think, it's one of the principles of Stoicism. I mean, I follow geopolitics, and I'm interested in where the world is going. I mean, you need it to make your decisions. I mean, I wouldn't be here in Paraguay if I wasn't like following what's going on in the world. But also the things you cannot, you don't have a direct power over it. I mean, don't sweat it, Like the elections and politics and all, like, I mean, do you really think that you're going to be changing everything? Like, so I think it's a waste of time for you and for humanity to put 90% of your mental energy to that. I mean, better put 10% and 90% put on things that you can act upon, So so that's my three layers of work pyramid, and I just love it. And also the notion of weekend disappeared. I mean, it's just like more. It has also to do with becoming like an entrepreneur. It's just that. Yeah, it's just you're working for your dreams, you're working for yourself, you're working for, I mean, besides maybe generating money with the things you're going to sell, like it's like you're building a brand, you're building value, and you're learning and all that. So it really doesn't feel like work, and you want to go fast. So I mean, on the weekends it doesn't feel like, I'm working, so I'm missing out on fun stuff. No, I mean, you're doing what you want, like thing that excites you, and when you're single, You know, you're single, you don't have family, you don't have, you know, you make friends as you go, wherever you go. Then it makes it very easy, you know, because yeah, you don't have to say no to all those people. And now I'm very, like, even with my social life, I'm very, very, how do you say, very strict, you know. I don't accept all kinds of invitations. And also I go, like, especially the women for dates and stuff in Latin America, they're like flaky sometimes. You know, they cancel last minute. Or like in Medellin, they say you have to schedule 3 dates the same night, one at 7, one at 8, one at 9, in order to score 1 date, you know. So now what I do is, like, I go with the, you know, I take my laptop and I say, oh, let's meet in that coffee shop, and I go with my laptop. If the person shows up, it's a date. If they don't show up, like, I keep working, you know. Like, I really, like, time is super important. And it happened to me last time. Like, there's this girl, like, she's always, like, writing me, like, for a while, like, hey, I want to see you. Like, even when I was in Colombia, she was, like, always messaging me and stuff. And then I finally came back, and then, oh yeah, let's meet that day. Okay, we're meeting, everything, you know. And then on the day, I'm like, hey, so what's up? Oh no, today so and so is sick, and okay. But I had my laptop, so I could, like, keep working. And yeah, so that's the way to go, I think. It's just yeah, if you do, I mean, for me at least. So yeah, if you love what you're doing, it doesn't feel like work. And then the other things that you need to do for your health, well, take them as seriously as work and investment, you know. Like, I see it as investment. Like, imagine, like, if you, with your good behavior, you know, your proactive good behavior, you could not get the cancer you're gonna get in, you know, 10 years. I mean, imagine the time and the money you're saving, you know, the time, the money, the pain you're saving to your friends, to yourself. I mean, it's huge. It's like, yeah, it might be better than winning the lottery, you know, because once you're going to be in that situation, you know, with the cancer, and then you will be like winning a lottery if somebody says, you know, all this is not going to happen. Like, you're going to get your health back and your money back, and so that's kind of my that's kind of one of the things that motivates me. But the main motivation is just that it works better. You know, it works better, so you suffer less. You know, a lot of the times, like, why work sucks, because you're not at that level. You know, it's just the work is stronger than you. You know, it's just maybe it's something you're not interested, but it's also, you know, because you have to cope with the stress, with the, like, all that. Like, but if you're strong, you know, if you're strong, then you can cope better. You know, so that's the thing. Like, so more you invest on that the base, the first floor of the pyramid, the first layer. Well, it makes everything else easier, and also then more enjoyable. You know, because also life is about enjoying life. So if you don't have your teeth, if you cannot smell good, if you're you know, you're not good, like, sexually, you're not good, like, you know, you don't have sexual power, you're not so you're not enjoying life, you know. But so on top of, like, all this, like, health investment, it's you know, it's natural. We don't have to say the name, but the blue pill, you know, it's a natural, like, remedy to be happy and enjoy life. So yeah, I think it's so far it has been working really well for me. like the 3-layer pyramid of work. It has been, it's great. And when I think about it, it's just a psychological organization of how we see work. You know, it's not. I mean, you could do the same activities and just classify them differently and feel differently about them. But you put them under the umbrella of work and put them in a hierarchy, and all of a sudden it changes everything. So something to think about. And I think so far we have 6 subscribers on the channel, which is I mean, I'm still blown away. I mean, like I'm thinking, like if I could impact the lives of like 6 people, like with fasting, I mean, that would be worth my time on this planet, you know, like that would be huge. So, but I was referring to the number of subscribers. I mean, it's not like we cannot really talk about the community yet, but so if you have another technique or a different vision of how you see your relationship to work, or if you tried something similar, I mean, all experiences are welcome in the comment section, so we can learn more about how this whole thing called life works, you know. So thanks a lot for watching, and I see you in another video, hopefully. Thanks.